I want to talk about Hakimi and his estranged ex-wife, especially with regards to the divorce case that has been trending online for some days now. You see, I evaluate things differently. My understanding differs from understanding of many. Therefore, what I'm going to say today or now in this video is going to provoke a lot of persons. But I would like to see your reactions in the comment section. The first question is this: do you marry someone you don't trust? Because after proper evaluation of what happened between Hakimi and his ex-wife, I concluded that it was because of lack of trust. This is the very first time we are hearing that a man is buying this and is buying that with his mother's name. You have a wife. Now, this is a woman who left her own parents to be with you, to set up a family. Now, this is also a woman who is also doing very well in her own career. So there are so many facts and arguments surrounding this issue. But the question is this: if you have always known that you don't trust this woman, why then marry her? Because this only shows one of the problems we are having in today's marriages. You don't trust someone. You don't believe that she is capable of handling your wealth. You don't believe that maybe she deserves to have access to your wealth. You don't believe that things will turn out well between you two. Now, you're already having this mentality at the beginning of the marriage. Why wouldn't the marriage crash? Again, to me, what Hakimi did is only helping, is actually promoting infidelity among the men. Because why I said it's promoting infidelity among the men is this. Now, at the beginning, you have already started being overprotective over your wealth, which at the end of the day, you are giving yourself more opportunity to mess up, because maybe you feel you have already protected yourself, that if anything happens, you don't have anything to lose. It's wrong. Now, I need you to understand one thing. I am not promoting or encouraging gold diggers, which can actually come from men and which can actually come from women. But what I am not comfortable with is knowing that there is no future, or maybe there is no longevity in what we have, but yet you are giving it a chance. You are turning it into a marriage. You don't trust your partner and you're bringing her into your home as a wife. Tomorrow, a lot of men are going to capitalize on this to become infidel, to cheat on their partner. Tomorrow, a lot of women are going to be mistreated. A lot of women are going to be maltreated in their homes because of what one person is propagating. To him, what he did was right. His mentality and his philosophy and understanding is going well for him. But what many don't understand is this: what works for this person may not work for you. That is why we are divergent human beings. I am finding it difficult to understand why, as a married man, you would buy property, you would buy this, you would buy that with your mother's name. It's very difficult to understand, because it simply means that, one, you don't even regard your wife. If your mom is that important, then go and marry your mother. If your mother can actually fill the void of a wife, why don't you go and marry your mother? Your wife is there, hustling, trying to make the family work. We were not given details about what actually led to the divorce case. But the fact remains that this is a show of no trust. I don't trust this woman, therefore, let me buy all these things with my mother's name, so that tomorrow, eventually, when she comes up with divorce, she can discover that, of course, everything that I bought and everything I have are all under my mother's name. Lack of trust. And then, improper decision. If you don't trust someone, if you're cutting with someone, or maybe you're dating someone, and then you discover that this person is not the kind of person you spend the rest of your life with. I mean, a failed relationship is better than a failed marriage. You let the person understand that, see, I cannot spend the rest of my life with you because I don't trust you, because I feel that you are after something, or because you are too materialistic. You don't just go in there and then come out anytime. Our society has been, we have destroyed the system, or we have destroyed the institution called marriage, to the point that the way marriages are treated these days, it's just the same thing as relationship. You can go into marriage anytime and you come out with all kinds of flimsy excuses of your choice. And then a lot of persons are going to support that. So, like I said at the beginning, my perception or my understanding is going to provoke a lot of persons. But in my own view, that was not the right step to take. In my own view, there should have been an assessment at the beginning. When this assessment is done, you can then decide if you actually want to spend the rest of your life with this person, or you let them go. You don't bring in someone you don't trust in your home as your wife. Tomorrow, you are then propagating something that will destroy a lot of families. Remember, there are a lot of men out there who are actually giving their wives everything that they have, and it has been working for them. The family has been peaceful. The family has been sweet. It has been everything. So with this trending issue now, a lot of families are going to face a lot of issues, because the men would have thought to themselves and say, okay, this is actually the best way to handle these things, thereby destroying something that may have taken them years to build. So the point is this: if you don't trust your partner, there's no point going into marriage. So the idea of buying things with your mother's name and all that, I don't support it. I don't think it is wise. In fact, I actually think it is foolish, because that shows total neglect of the presence of your wife. Actually, as a married man, your immediate next of kin should be your wife. I've seen a lot of people saying that your wife is the only non-relative you have in your family, that she came from a different family. But that same woman would, relinquish everything she has to give birth to your children. She will answer your name, your surname, and everything. She will leave her parents just to be with you, just to start up a family. And you don't regard her presence. You don't value her presence. You don't think that she deserves some level of respect. You don't accord her some level of value and respect. Come on. No matter what we choose to say about Hakimi's wife, she may be wrong to a good extent. We may not know her intention, but I'm only trying to protect other people who may be having similar issue, but theirs have not exploded. But by the time people hinge, by the time people heed on this particular issue, it might end up destroying their own family. If you don't trust someone, don't get married to that person. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't. So I would like to see your own reaction. I would like to see your own opinion in the comment section.